Without the funding from HFFI, we would have not been able to successfully get Jeffcoat reopened. It was a lifeline that helped provide it to get that store here. So we are grateful and blessed. Food access, especially when I was growing up in the 50s and 60s, we were very poor, and we were the poorest county in 1968. And that is one of the reasons why Dr. Martin Luther King chose to do his second War on Poverty to come to Quitman County to shine a light on the quality of life, the lack of food and resources, and how poor it was. There were grocery stores here. There were 4, as a matter of fact, but they all disappeared as the population moved away, and people went up north to try to find jobs, and factories closed here. And so we were down to just one grocery store, and then that store closed in 2016, leaving Quitman County a complete food desert. Once it became a food desert, people here had to travel 30 minutes one way in order to get fresh food and vegetables, to shop at a real, full service grocery store. After several attempts of trying to find an operator, we were able to connect with James Jeffcoat. And based on his experience and qualifications, we talked with him. And obviously, looking at funding, budgetary means to get it open was a big key factor. So the grant that we looked at was from the Healthy Food Finance Initiative, and it was very helpful with financing, which paid mainly for a large percentage of the refrigeration to get the store reopened.
The town of March desperately needed a grocery store here. They needed a place where they could buy fresh fruits and vegetables. They needed fresh meat, and that's what we provide here.
I know I wanted another store, and I knew that Mark's needed a grocery store. I know how important it is to get fresh milk or bread for your kids, be able to get food for your family, and I wanted to be a part of that. I was really afraid that financially it might be too much. The inventory I could have handled, but as far as the remodeling that had to be done, the parking lot had to be done, the inside of the store had to be done, all kind of equipment as far as refrigeration, the stuff like that had to be bought. And I didn't know if we could do it or not until we got HFFI involved. And the money they gave us, we were able to do it.
It was difficult in March when it wasn't a grocery store. Not so much as for able-bodied people that could get around, but there's a lot of people that can't get as far as they need to get. They're not able to go where they need to go. Now that we have a grocery store here, it's like 100% better. It's like, oh, I want a salad. I can run down to the store and just buy the stuff, and I have to go for like 3 to 4 miles to get it instead of going like 15 to 20 miles. I think food access is a human right. You got to have food to live. And the grocery store has brought lots of stuff into the community that we didn't have, and I see Mark's getting better, bigger. I see opportunities opening. I can see myself opening a business and making it grow. And I see Mark's getting bigger and better every day.
So Dr. King initially, the second time he came to Mark's in 1968 was to address the issue of poverty, and food insecurity is certainly falls into that line. And so I think what Jeffcoat and what the grant did from the Healthy Finance Food Initiative was just a blessing to help us to fulfill the mission of dealing with poverty and dealing with those and helping those in need. So I see part of what I'm doing, working with the Board of Supervisors and with the local stakeholders as a way of helping to fulfill Dr. King's mission. And I think with getting the essentials, like getting the grocery store reopened, getting our hospital reopened, it was closed for almost 5 years as well. And what we've done in the area of tourism has been so positive. We have an Amtrak stop in this small community. And so we're building on the history, the civil rights history. We're building on the blues history. We have some iconic blues legend that was born here. So tourism, I feel, is the bright spot that's going to help propel Marks to be better than what it was even in the 50s and 60s.
Apply for the HFFI Fair Funds.
It puts groceries into the community and food into your bellies.